welcome back to another episode of Watching the Game. I'm your host, Haudeisa, joined as always by Dries and Eunice. Today we're gonna talk some college basketball. Champion week with all these conference tournaments, giving us an early taste of what it's gonna be like during March Madness.
It's been a very eventful final week of the season. I would say.
Yes, indeed.
And the conference tournament's already in full swing. What's it called? Like Duke is already possibly coming back to win the ACC, which I hope not. But
No
obviously,
chance. I'd be so surprised if they actually won the entire thing.
Yeah, especially the season they had.
They had to play Florida State. I don't think they have a chance against Florida State.
I mean, you never know.
Sure.
Sure, you never know, but I'm just saying, like, I would doubt it 100%. If
I
they
would doubt it
actually
100%.
Mark Williams, that guy, he had 20 and 20 today. If they're gonna win, they're gonna need him to have another game like that.
Yeah, but Louisville didn't really have a big man.
Florida State, they're always like an athletic team. They won't let him get 20 rebounds like that with ease.
True.
So I would say no, they won't make it. But obviously, you never know. Just the fact that I was thinking they should have to win all of their games to make it. But obviously, they could be like, oh, look, they beat Florida State, now let's put them in, which would be stupid. But also, like, a lot of the bubble teams have been losing. So maybe.
True. Syracuse, another ACC team, but they won today. Wait, I thought they won. Oh, that was Clemson that lost. But Clemson isn't on the bubble though. Syracuse is, right?
Well, but Clemson
Yeah,
just
Clemson
went.
lost to Miami today.
Clemson just went
Yeah,
from
but
like
Clemson's
a
don't.
6
Clemson,
seed to an
Clemson.
8 seed.
Yeah, well, still, Clemson's almost like a lock to make it. But Syracuse is a bubble team, won by 20 to make it to the next round. So, you know what might have opened the door for them? Xavier lost today
Yeah.
against Butler, so that opens the door just a tiny bit.
See, like, Xavier probably just fell out. I mean,
Yeah, Xavier's done.
Yeah,
They
with
were
that
already in like the last four in.
Big East is going to have 3 teams in only. And Villanova's not even going to go far because Gillespie is out. It's not a good year for the Big East.
Yeah. Who else is in play for the tournament besides Villanova and
Creighton, obviously, and UConn.
UConn?
Maybe St. John's. But I don't think so. Otherwise,
St. John and Seton Hall are both on the bubble, and they play each other tomorrow.
So who do they play?
St. John and Seton Hall, they're both on the bubble, and they play each other tomorrow.
Well, yeah.
Tomorrow,
They need to win. Both
Big
teams need
game
to
in
win
the
2
Big 12.
games. Both teams need to win 2 games if they want to make it.
There's a big game tomorrow in the Big 12 between Oklahoma State and West Virginia.
Oklahoma State and West Virginia are both better than Texas. So I don't know how Texas got the 3 seed in the tournament. But I don't
Well, Big 12 was low-key nice this year. Texas, Texas Tech, Oklahoma,
Bro,
Oklahoma State,
Oklahoma
and
is
West
ranked and they
Virginia.
have to play the first day of the tournament. That's kind of crazy.
Oh,
But they play Iowa State, so it's fine. Why is Iowa State so bad?
Mm,
Honestly, Oklahoma might not even have to play their might not even have to play their starters big minutes.
they should hope so. But they won't beat Kansas tomorrow anyway.
Oh yeah, and I forgot Kansas is in the Big 12 too. Yeah, Big 12 is nice, bro.
Kansas is gonna go. It's gonna be Baylor and Kansas in the final, but I think Baylor will win this time.
yeah, Texas is just overrated.
Texas is overrated. Oklahoma's overrated. Texas Tech might be a bit overrated too. But the top 4 are fully legit. Like I would pick them all to go far. And then, meanwhile, in the Big Ten, Northwestern just lost. They suck. They're terrible. That
Yeah,
game right now was awful. Some of the
low
worst
scoring.
basketball I've ever seen.
I didn't even bother watching it. I'm not gonna lie.
And then Nebraska and Penn State play. But I think the more interesting game. First of all, I hope we don't have to see another Michigan State game.
Oh, that would be fun, actually.
I prefer Maryland beats Michigan State and plays Michigan, to be honest. Just like we just saw that matchup twice in the last week. We don't need to see it again.
Yeah, but they were fun matchups.
Yeah, exactly.
If they were bad games, I would understand you complaining. But shit,
Not
if
the
they're good
first
games,
time.
let
The
them
first
play.
game was bad.
In three straight rival games, I mean, why not?
I like to mix it up. That's why.
Ooh, some early games tomorrow. That's what you love to see.
Rutgers, Indiana. That's Indiana. Indiana's the biggest failure ever.
They need to fire. What's the coach's name again?
Archie Miller. He needs to go.
He needs to go immediately.
They're wasting the Chase Jackson days here.
Um, so about what other games were there today? I feel like Kansas State beat TCU.
There's Nebraska and Penn State that are tonight, and Iowa State and Oklahoma.
Nebraska and Penn State are both irrelevant.
Hey man, Penn State, they've been winning lately. They won a couple of games. They're not relevant.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm just waiting for one of these teams. I feel like in the conference tournaments, it's a lot easier for a low seed to make a run in like a mid-major conference than it is
dude,
in
the
the
mid-majors,
top conference.
I was reading the other day, like eight of the number 1 seeds in those mid-majors literally lost and didn't win their tournament. So it gets crazy in there.
Yeah, that's my point.
That's the
like,
thing. That's why
exactly, that's what I'm saying. I feel like
I
it would
would
be easier as a
rather
low seed.
I want them to like switch it up. I don't want the conference tournaments to mean this much, Like a 1-bid league, so you have the best season and then you have one bad game in the final and suddenly your season's done basically. Maybe you go to the NIT, but it's just super tough. It's kind of unfair.
You want two bids per league, one for the regular season.
I don't think it should be like that. It should be like, because there's too many leagues, but if you switch it up or you tell them they should pick the regular season winner to go and the conference tournament winner to go to the NIT, then it might be better.
No,
But then there's less at stake. It's just worth something to consider.
no, I don't think so. Let's say they can prove it.
But let's talk about that Gonzaga game yesterday. That oof. BYU blew
B-
it.
BYU sold
Yeah,
it.
man, I feel bad for BYU.
They played so scared in the second half. It was just, man.
Imagine if Gonzaga actually lost.
But the thing is, they played so well in that in like the first, I want to say 25 minutes of the game, they played like very well, and then in the last 15 minutes, they fumbled the bag. That's all that happened.
Yeah, I mean Gonzaga only played with 7 players.
Gonzaga's not.
Seriously,
They don't play with a lot of players. They just have that great top of the team.
yeah, with Kisper and
This
Suggs
is the first BYU game I've watched all year. I did not know Matt Harms was on this team.
transferred like last year. I'm telling you, that day I saw Purdue big man Matt Harmsel transfer to BYU. It was probably one of the happiest days I've had as a sports fan.
He in the second half, I get this is his style, but he played so weak in the second half. He was just like throwing the ball up there with no
That's all he does,
conviction.
bro. That's
It's
all he does. The man gets the ball and just throws it up there. Look, sometimes half the time he's not even looking at the damn rim.
so
He just
bad.
throws it. It's so like
And I know
annoying.
BYU is like a 3-point shooting team, but when the shots weren't going down in the second half, someone should have been like, "Yo, we should stop shooting threes, try to drive in." They didn't do that.
And they tried shooting themselves up.
Just all around, they collapsed. They should have easily beaten Gonzaga, but they just collapsed.
Right. But luckily for them, they're still gonna make the tournament as like a 8 or 9 seed.
Yeah. I would be surprised if like they could win a couple games in the tournament, but if they're playing like a 1 seed again, if they're gonna play like that, they won't be any top seed.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Let's talk a little bit about the Pac-12. I think USC is gonna win the Pac-12 conference tournament. Evan Mobley swept the awards, and he was on fire. So I think they're gonna win that. I was
He's a
also
beast. Don't they,
I was also
think they have
thinking.
a double bye too.
I was also thinking maybe Stanford could make some noise in the tournament if Zaire Williams plays. Then they might be able to surprise and win a few games. They're on the bubble too, but they're like on the far side of the bubble. Like they definitely need to at least make the final to get in.
Colorado's in, right?
Colorado, Oregon, USC, and most likely UCLA are in. Those four. No one else in the Pac-12 is really.
Utah,
No one else is like on the bubble except like Stanford.
Utah State is on. We know what Utah State is in this. Never mind.
Mountain West has like the Mountain West has 3 bubble teams: Boise State, Utah State, and Colorado State. So that's also something people have to pay attention to. I don't know, like only San Diego State is guaranteed a spot. All other teams,
100%.
Let's see.
Utah State has to win like at least 2 or 3 games. No, I'd say they'd have to win 2 games in that tournament to make it.
They all have easy games tomorrow that they should win. It's just going to be about the Friday games when they all play each other. Like, I think Boise State, if they win, they're gonna play San Diego State again, but they lost to them twice already this year. And then Utah State would have to play Colorado State. It's all about that bubble. Once you lose, pop.
Up goes your dream to
I
the
like that.
tournament.
As soon as you lose, it pops.
This is why we need to see the. What's the first game tomorrow?
Talk about who the people who already clinched so far. There's like what 5-ish teams that have already have punched their ticket.
Auto, yeah. 1 sec. I can take a look at that. I can bring that up.
Yeah, what is it like? Loyola.
Loyola's in, and they are top 10 in Ken Palm. So Loyola, you got to watch out for Loyola. They should be like a 7 or 6 seed. They should not be like an 8 seed. They're much better than that. Winthrop, I'm gonna pick them to upset someone round 1 for sure, unless they get matched up against someone really good. But I like Winthrop a lot. They only lost once all year.
If they're a 5 versus 12 and then a 12, I might have to take them.
Even if they were like 13 and they played Villanova, I would pick them easily.
Oh yeah. Oral Roberts won last night, and they advance.
To be honest, I don't know who Oral Roberts is, but cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying a school named Oral Roberts. Like, what is that even?
Mount
Liberty.
St. Mary's, dude. That's like. Yeah,
No, but Mount St. Mary's has been in there.
A lot of these teams.
Mount St. Mary's has been there though, like in the last few years. But like,
think so.
Yeah, they were there.
You know,
Never.
UNC Greensboro is making it again. I remember a couple years ago they made it. They very nearly upset Gonzaga. It was a really close game.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Drexel. They won.
No clue.
They're going.
Bro, they beat a school
Dragon.
named Elon to make it. That's just hilarious.
Cleveland State. Bro, some team won against like Incarnated Word or something. It was like University of Incarnated Word. Some like private Catholic school.
I have no idea.
Is that just the most random names? Morehead State. Yeah,
Morehead,
Oral Roberts.
Morehead State beat Belmont. Belmont was really good. That's a rip for them.
Mm-hmm.
Liberty made it. They made it last time too.
Yeah. Appalachian State is going again.
Yes, they have to match up Appalachian State with Michigan for sure. If they don't do that, they're missing out on a golden opportunity.
At first, when people were talking, I was like, what are they referencing? And then I remember, and then I saw the clip where they beat them in football.
Exactly.
That would be legendary.
If that happened again, obviously it won't happen again. But if it did, just imagine.
Legendary.
But yeah, I think got through everything so far that's going on in college basketball. So let's talk about our last topic of the day. NBA All Star Weekend, which just finished up.
More like NBA All Star Day.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
it was not the same. Not the same that we all know and love, but it was okay. At least the 3-point contest was great.
Of course, the one thing that I watched. I mean, that I didn't watch.
Everyone knows Curry has it in the bag.
He made it entertaining though. He missed just enough shots to where it was close, and we thought maybe
Yeah.
Conley would win. See, Mike Conley came out of nowhere with that. He could score
I'm
28
gonna be honest.
and
I didn't even know.
27. I mean, wow.
I didn't know. I didn't even know Mike Conley was in the damn thing.
Because
I'm
he
assuming he
replaced,
replaced Devin Booker, right?
what's his, Booker at the last
Devin
second.
Booker, yeah. And then what about the story of Embiid and Simmons not being able to play because of COVID contact?
Well, but Joel Embiid is hilarious. He tweeted the first thing he tweeted was look at all these fresh lineups or something like that, and why did it have to be me? And then he also tweeted Mickey Mouse All Star Game.
My God, that was hilarious.
Actual game itself,
If Embiid
KD should
played,
never.
if Embiid played, I mean, might have been close.
A little bit closer, but
Yeah.
but if like KD should never be allowed to be a captain ever again.
I mean, LeBron is 4-0 as a captain.
No, you can make KD captain again.
How did he
Just
even
make
get it
sure
4
he's
times?
not
When did
injured. If he wasn't
when did they
injured,
start?
we would have
When did
had
they
some.
start doing this format of them picking teams? Just
When
like
did it?
2018? 2018,
how's
right?
LeBron been? How's LeBron been captain 4 times? I thought
Yeah,
he couldn't be it
2018,
back to back.
2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. That's 4 years.
I thought they made it so you can't be the captain back to back.
Yeah, that definitely never happened.
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
Dude,
I could have sworn they had a rule that said you can't be captain back to back years.
I mean, it's LeBron. They'll always bend the rule for him.
True. Yeah, but LeBron, he's definitely gonna look into being an owner when he retires. Greatest general manager of all time.
Bro, but
What about Giannis, the
Dame,
MVP?
though.
He went
Dame and
16 for
Giannis.
16.
In the game, Dame and Giannis, they were just insane. They could not miss.
Him and Curry would just get fun pulling up from half court like it's nothing.
And they were hitting them with ease. That's just what makes them different. It was just so good. Like, I wish we had a player like that.
Let's discuss the unpleasant dunk contest.
See, like,
Dude,
was it that
so,
bad?
like,
I mean, we all knew it wasn't gonna be
Yes,
good. So I thought, for what we thought it was gonna be, it was fine. You know what I mean?
We all agree that Cassius Winston got
Cassius Stanley, bro. Cassius Stanley's
Oh
first
my God.
dunk.
yeah,
He got robbed.
Cassius.
He actually got robbed.
Cassius.
So he got robbed on that first dunk, and then he was gonna try some really crazy dunk the second time, and then he was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna do a regular dunk." That was lame.
Yeah, that hurt him.
It was like, just at least try it. Go big or go home. And he went home, I guess.
About the Anthony Simons failed kiss dunk.
Bro, this is the problem with the way they judged him. They're just like, whoa, Anthony Simons, he's so short, he shouldn't be able to jump that high. Let's give him this crazy high score. Like, come on. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure.
I mean, he does
impressive,
have props. Yeah, I agree. But that shouldn't dictate your score.
Yeah. Like, Obi Toppin should have won, to be honest.
but the dude kissed the rim.
But, like,
Oh, he did it.
That's nothing.
He did it.
So what if you kiss the rim? I would rather do between the legs, windmill, something like that.
If he kissed the rim, I might give it to him, but he didn't.
Well, I mean, if he puts
He'll
his
be
mouth
there.
there, then what's it called? He breaks his nose.
True.
So I
I don't
mean,
know. All in all, it was an L. Bro, they
Washington
gotta
should have won it.
like they gotta quit playing with us, bro. Give us the big names in the damn dunk contest. The incentive has got to be bigger. Like no one wants to see damn Obi Toppin and Anthony Simons. Like make the incentive a little bigger so that bigger
Zion
names
or
can be in it.
Levine? Why did neither of them participate? That's what was annoying to me.
Zion, Levine, Anthony Edwards. Boom.
Well, that would work.
That was that.
Or it would have been smarter. Might have been smart of them to choose from the All Stars to be at the dunk contest. You know, if they wanted to limit like as many people at the game, they could have done that.
Probably yeah. But I don't even know if they would find three people there that are willing to do it.
Zion, Zach, and what else could we say?
Put Jokic in there for shits and giggles.
Maybe Toppin. Toppin would be fine still.
Paul George, maybe.
I don't know about that one. What was funny? The skill, how nobody tried during the skills competition, except for literally
Yeah,
someone.
Don just literally had his warm up shirt on while he did it.
He was literally walking. It was so funny. It's like I really don't care about doing this.
And
then,
Vucevic made it look so easy.
And then Chris Paul tried and lost. What a bum.
He missed the layup against Vucevic.
So disappointed in Chris Paul.
The actual game itself was like, let's say mid.
I mean, we didn't even think we were gonna have one, so it's cool in that we had one. But in general, yeah, this is gonna be on the lower scale of
All-Star games.
All-Star games, yeah. Nowhere near last year. Nowhere near 2018. And
what do you guys think of the new dunk contest rule where for the final two contestants they just choose a final dunk as a winner
to expose Wade for what he did last year? That's what he gets. I think it's fine.
D-Wade effect.
But it's quite
That's
clear
Dwayne Wade rule.
This is all Dwayne. This is all on Wade.
Any bold predictions for the start of the second half of the season?
Cavaliers are making the playoffs.
We said bold, not stupid, unrealistic. Bold.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
My bold prediction.
Do Jazz keep the number one seed? Yes or no?
Yes. That's not even
Yeah,
bold.
because the regular season tryhards.
That ain't bold, that's a fact. Bold prediction.
Regular season tryhards.
End up with the 6th seed? 6th seed? No. I don't know. I hope the Knicks play the Nets in the first round, but another bold prediction is Oladipo gets traded to Miami for a bag of chips.
Oh, wow.
They're gonna sign him this all.
For a bag.
They want to make a move. They want to make a splash move. They're gonna end up getting him, and then LaMarcus Aldridge is gonna.
Miami has already made a splash move.
LaMarcus Aldridge is gonna.
Are they gonna trade Myers Leonard?
Okay, maybe they'll trade. Maybe they will trade Myers Leonard. I don't know. But they'll get Oladipo, and the Celtics are going to get Aldridge, and Drummond's going to go to the Nets. Those are going to be the three big movers during the second half of the season.
Celtics have three useless big men: Daniel Tice, Tristan Thompson, and Robert Williams.
Not
Oh, they could
useless.
send a bag of chips over to the Cleveland Cavaliers and they can get Andre Drummond.
Not
Literally, if I'm Kobe Altman, I'm like, yo, Celtics, give me back Tristan Thompson and give me back a second round pick from 2075, and you can have Andre Drummond. Boom, deal done. Both teams benefit.
Damn, that's honestly crazy. Except nobody wants to take on all that money.
Yeah, they're
True.
probably gonna wait for him to buy out. How does buying out work in their salary, like in terms of the salary cap? Do we still have to pay him?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you know?
you still have to pay. You still have to pay him at least like a large percentage. I don't know. It depends on each player for the percentage, but you have to pay him a large percentage still.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of buyout, Blake Griffin got bought out.
He's on the Nets.
Bro, there's videos of him like working out and like dunking now. He's
Yes.
saying he played everyone. They're saying that.
The
He
Harden-
said
the
he was
Harden strategy.
recruited the most by Durant.
The Harden strategy. Pretend you're fat or something until you get traded.
And I think the Nets wanted him to come off the bench too.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. He doesn't fit in the starting lineup.
I mean, I think they're rolling with Durant, Harden, Kyrie, Joe Harris, and DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan or Drummond once he returns. So yeah, makes more sense. He's better off coming off the bench. But the Nets, they're scary, man. They're very scary. Like they're making.
Yeah, to be honest, I think you have to regard them as the favorite.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I love the Sixers and Bucks, but like the Nets are the Nets.
That's all the Nets. And we're gonna end on that note. Once again, covered all the bases. Till next time, I'm your host.
See ya, guys.